Welcome in, everybody. We've got a treat. This is going to be either amazing or absolutely awful. I don't know yet. Thank you, Lily. So, welcome to what is going to be my attempt of Chrono Trigger Low Level, but with speedrun techniques. I've done the low level run for Chrono Trigger, maybe, I want to say 7 to 9 years ago, something like that. It's on this cart. The unfortunate thing is, this was graciously nommed on by a dog that I no longer own. But on this cart, we have a completed playthrough of a level 1 Crono, a level 4 Marle, a level 16, I believe, Robo. Double check with that. Yes, level 1, level 4, level 16. So I can't really do this on this cartridge. I'm doing this on SD to SNES. But it was a lot of fun going through back in the day. Back then, there was a guide on game FAQs for the low-level challenge, and it ended up having you at Crono at level 1, Marle at level 4, Lucca at 15, Frog at 15, Robo at 16, Ayla at 20, and Magus at level 37. But that was avoiding as many encounters as you could, but also fighting all the bosses. With speedrun techniques, there's things you can do to avoid some of these bosses. I don't want to give away too much. Now, I'm sure you're going to be asking yourself, why, how are you going to get Crono level 1 all the way to the end of the game, blah, blah, blah. There's an item in Chrono Trigger called the wallet that's about halfway through the game. And when we pick it up and we have a character in our party equipped with it, it turns all experience points into money. And that's going to be extremely important once we get to that point. Until then, there will be many Chrono deaths on purpose. There will also be many resets because I might not be on good RNG or whatever. Now, I'm not going full speedrun mode as far as having specific RNG to make sure certain things happen. I don't want to reset looking for that kind of stuff, but we're going to try to see what we can do. And now, a difficulty that might pop up with skipping some bosses is that when we actually do have to fight a boss, we're going to be a lower level, assumedly, than what we would be with the old guide. So, honestly, I don't know if this is possible. It hopefully will be. There's a couple other techniques you can use from the speedrun that'll kind of help us out in some of these boss fights. In others, it's going to be absolutely awful. But we'll see how it goes. And welcome in, everybody. How you doing, Des? Hey, Mr. Free. Good afternoon. So, I don't know how far we're going to get today. We'll see what happens. We are going to start this game with a Crono at level 1. We're going to be on wait because we are cowards. And away we go. No, I've been wanting to do this, Des, for sure. This seemed like a good time now that the holidays are coming up. So yeah, I'm intrigued. Like, obviously we can't get Crono less than level 1, but we're just gonna see what happens with Marle and Robo. Now, when I was reading up on the old guide, and I'm going to be using that old guide to kind of guide me through this, and then I'll be using speedrun techniques whenever we actually get to those points. That's important. I learned a few things. One, that for characters that aren't in your party, I already knew that they only get 75% of the experience that the other characters do. But if they're not in your party and they level up, any excess experience is completely cut off. So I'm not going to claim that this is going to be the most optimized, but it'll be a step in the right direction. I figured this would be a victory if I can get a character at a lower level, nobody else higher, and one single character at a lower level than what the other guide ended up with. So we're gonna talk to Mama here. So yeah, there's a lot of tech in this game and things we're going to talk about as we go through it. Right now I'm just running into this forest to pick up this power tab. Hey, Infernalists and Illcaster, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The the original guide had the spirit of having Magus in your party as little as possible and Crono in your party as much as possible. And I'm assuming we're gonna follow that. The other thing was that you can beat the old low level, but you don't have to use any tabs, except for on the final boss fight. You need to use speed tabs on Robo. Outside of that, you don't have to use any tabs, and it's beatable. We're not going to adhere to that. We're going to see exactly what we can do. Sorry, Infernalist, it was a one-stream kind of thing. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we're going to be going through this guide. Now, we're not going to be doing fights, and then for the first half of the game, how are we supposed to get money? Well, we're going to have to raid everything that we possibly can. And I'm assuming we're going to be selling a lot of stuff, too. Oh, I wish you could, too, Illcaster. I am not rugged anymore, Cass. Hi, Marle! So we checked on her. Get back. So, in a little while, we're going to be put to trial, and we want to get innocent. So we need to do some nice deeds around the fair. Oh, kitty, please. Insanely long? Speedrun, like any percent, no. The 100% no glitches. It's like 6 hour, 5.5 hour speedrun. That's the one that I have done before, but it's I don't know if you consider 6 hours a long time. Alright, not sound dependent, don't eat lunch, and wait for her. Okay. So, I'm terrified. And as such, I'm gonna be saving a lot. Did you not get that cat back to her? I don't remember what you did with that, Free. Oh wait, we gotta talk to someone. Hey, Runix, enjoy the lurk. Now we're gonna wait while she's choosing her cotton candy, or whatever candy this is. Hey, Echoes, guten Abend. Welcome in. Guten Abend. Let's go! We got a warp! Come on! Come on! Grandiose 10 hours. Jeez Louise. Do the times a cookie. Oh my gosh, Lily. Now, we're true speedrunners, so obviously we're not going to warp this ourselves. We're going to throw the damsel in distress through it. Alright. So we're going to go through this cutscene. Right after this cutscene, we are going to get into a forced fight, and it will be the only experience Chrono picks up in the entire game. And for those watching, if you have any questions, please ask. I'd love to answer them the best I can. And I can't wait to spend hours upon hours resetting with all of you. Hey, Marky. Chrono cosplay win? Which Chrono Trigger character would I be, Lonk? And welcome in. Crono? I mean, I could use the excuse to get a katana. Kino? What the heck, Akiro's? Welcome in. Kiro gets the snot beat out of him. Or Kino, I mean. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Am I feeling well today? I am feeling well today. We left work very early. Got my hair cut, as you can see. Came home, took a nap. Had a work meeting. Then shaved. Showered, so you get this lovely shine off the top of my head. My only complaint is that when I got my hair cut, that girl skinned my head. Oh, she got me good. And I sat there and I just took it. I didn't want to say anything. But it will also be the last time I ever go there because we've got stuff we're buying. I didn't set the battle speed, but that's okay. Huh. So I think that is a guarantee crit on the second one, just based off of if you just go straight into here without any fights or whatever. He'll attack one, the second one he crits, and then that last one he just hits. Now that I'm actually paying attention, we are going to be going on a very slow battle gauge speed because we need time to input stuff. So the speed run usually changes controls around. I'm not too worried about that because we're not trying to speed run through this. Do we want to save battle cursor? Sure, it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Alright, do I remember how to do this? No, I don't remember how to do it. So, we're gonna go ahead and run away. Yeah, something's in the mail right now that I can do that myself. There's a lot of horror stories about people getting themselves buzzed, like hurting their head or really sensitive skin. So I did a lot of research. We'll be all right. Don't you worry about me. Waxing? I'm not gonna wax my head. Bum, ba, da, dee, da, bum. All right, we are gonna go to the market. And you're gonna buy 20 tonics. That's right, Mr. Freet. When you did your first ever playthrough, you were embracing the true form of the low-level playthrough. Look at this. Okay, I know what I want to do. So, a little bit of a boring time here. I think we're pretty fine to save that. We're gonna get this. And we're gonna get 15 of them. Should be more than enough for a while. Yes, it is, Elcaster. Yes, it is. Yeah, so what I ordered is a head shaver that's going to be for like the top half of my head, and then I got an attachment called a foil attachment for my neck and possibly my face. That'll it's for a little more sensitive skin, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna get these 15, and then we're gonna need to pick up the power tab that's in here. I think I remember which one the power tab is, because there's also a trap in here. And if I don't, I bring great shame to my family. This is my most favorite game of all time. So I should know it in and out. Oh yeah, infinite shelters. Now, they're not actually that useful as being used for shelters. They're more useful for selling for money, but I don't really know how often that's going to be important. So, yeah, this is we're going to be coming across some issues as we go through this that I'm not prepared for. Because why would I sit down and plan all this out to the experience point and to the gil, or gold, or whatever this money is, and all that, when I could just wing it with all of you and we see what happens. So like I said, we're going to be doing speedrun tech to skip some bosses, which means we're not going to be getting experience. It also means we're not going to be getting money. So our characters are going to be lower level, lower HP, and we're not going to have as much money as what the current low level guide thinks we should have. Now, does that mean we got to grind shelters off this? Maybe, I don't know. We don't always have access to this location, so... So you... Oh my gosh. You run your mouth, run your mouth. Why don't you go ahead and play that seed? I was thinking about it. I was thinking, how much fun would it be if... I don't know how many Triforce pieces you can choose. But if I just chose 2 Triforce pieces and we just raced that to see what would happen with that. Hey, Amalas! How'd the Soul Blazer rando go? OZ. Hi, Fee. How many are we up to? 11? Alright. So impatient. No, I understand. Like, he gonna whoop me. But whoop me first. I still have a chance. If his power cuts again. Ooh. There I am. Who's Charlie? I wouldn't know. I died 2 times in the first 10 minutes? And then died again on the, what happened? Then I died on the first lair in Act 2. And I was like, alright, if I die again, I'm shutting the stream off, we're done. And then I died again. Unfortunate. Run away. Hey, Green Goblin. Maybe it waits until after the game. What? Yeah, I guess. By fee terms. Next cosplay? Why is everybody interested in that? So I said this earlier, I learned the... At 14 or at 16? Alright. So we're gonna save, then we're gonna try to get this power tab. I don't know if you can run away from this fight or not if I guessed wrong. Shoot. I need to be... Yeah, so I learned 100%. Oh, it is the top one. I bring shame to my family. A fun runaway mechanic, like, it's no big deal for these, but a fun runaway mechanic is that if you go into your item menu, the timer still counts. So you just be in your item menu, run away, and then whenever you think the time's done, back out of your item menu, and then you'll actually run away. We want the Ayla cosplay. Ain't nobody want to see that. You got any thoughts on Wheel of Time? I don't know what Wheel of Time is. Alright, the guide instructs us to ransack the castle. Don't believe there's anything down here to get. However... there is a chest down here. Also, feel bad for this poor guy. He's really hungry. Money, money, money. Chiquita, 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 chiquita. Also, I just want to state that as a child, I was stupid. I'll show it on the other screen too. I always thought that this was one sprite. I thought it was like a chest of drawers, and I was just opening up the top of it. I never saw that as a chair and a chest. Have mercy on my stupid soul. Don't die to Master Moon like you did. I mean, Master Moon ain't gonna be no easy fight. Spoiler alert, we can't skip that one. And I remember that being kind of a pain when I did the original low level playthrough, so... Look at that. Look, that's one sprite, right? That's one sprite. Although I could never really figure out why. Oh, see? Okay, so that kind of helped me. Like, I can open that chest through the chair, right? I mean, you see it. You gotta see it. I know you don't. And I know, even if you are one who believes in infinite parallel universes. Even at infinite, I don't think there's one where you would agree with me, Fee. Oh gosh, I'm gonna reset so much whenever right before Masamune, because there's a fight there right before it that it's really hard to avoid. There's gonna be a few spots in here in this game that's really hard to avoid fights, and we'll be resetting because I goof it up or whatever. Oh yeah, folks. That's not who we got. There she is. You... are level 2? Maybe Dragon Engine at level 1? Let me tell you what, Alim. Shooey. It was a thing. Dragon Tank's it's a beast of a thing, and it's gonna be even harder now. No, it won't. Actually, no. It'll be the same difficulty as it would be in the normal low-level playthrough. In the original low-level, you have Frog absorb all the experience from Yakra. In this one, we're not fighting Yakra. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da-da. Bandana ups Lucca's speed. Okay. Power Glove makes Crono stronger, yada yada. In the speed run, you fight this fight right over here. And that's how you learn Fire Whirl. For this, we don't do that, because we would have to gain experience. Yeah, Puexel's a beast of the speedrun. I don't really remember what GDQ it was. But you don't really see people do this. Like, there's a couple things on YouTube or whatever of the low-level playthrough, but going off of this kind of guide, where they don't use speedrun tech or anything. I didn't do that much research on it, but I didn't see really anything of people using speedrun tech plus this guide to make it even lower. So we'll see. It should be fine. At some point, I'm going to start saving all 3 slots just so I don't goof something up. Okay, this could be a reset point. I don't know. Let's see what happens. That's cool. Oh, she didn't learn anything yet. Going off the speedrun right there. So what we want to do is kill everything next to Lucca. Lucca's going to absorb this experience. Yeah, I think I did a low level Final Fantasy VIII. It requires you to use break on certain fights to get out of forced experience. You can hold X, by the way, here for just auto attack for quickest possible input. I think we got a little lucky with those double crits earlier in the fight, because this is suggesting that you use 1 to 2 tonics, but I think we're going to be alright. I'm going to spread this out a little bit. So we need Crono to die, and Lucca finish them off. Scratch me! Thank you. Oh, crit. Ah. Scratch, please. Man, you sure are taking the long way around. Alright, chill out. Should be dead. Thank you. Where are you going? You know, I gotta say, I've never had a Nagaet down that low. Did they change the names? Do I remember that? Did they change the names of the Final Fantasy VIII items? Calling that a hero drink. That's a holy war! 32 experience. Ugh. She didn't level, though. Okay, interesting. Hey, hero. Forg! Da 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 da. For you are. Level 5. All right. Let's get the heck out of here. So, something important to note. When you die in a fight, after the fight's over, you come back with 1 HP. This makes it impossible for later when you have people outside your party. You can't just kill them in a fight and then put them into your... like out of your party for them to not get any experience whatsoever. They're gonna come back with 1 HP. No, you're fine, Ayla. You're fine. We did exactly what we were supposed to do. Oh, it'll take a while for sure. This ain't gonna be a one single stream kind of thing. Which is good. I'm hoping to put this on YouTube in X amount of parts. Okay. So, these fights right here, I can run away from. All except for... not in here, it's in the other room. So if I wanted to get the Nugget bromide, that would cause a fight that was forced. The fight in Magus' shrine is forced. And the ones at the top of the stairs in this room is forced. So we want to be able to avoid that, I think. Can I get away with opening this up? Yes. And then I don't think there's anything in here. Alright, so we're going to run away from these fights just to be sure I don't mess something up. Oh, this is the forced one. Huh. Well, there you go. First reset. Can we expect the Soul Lock finale? I do have a YouTube channel, Paga. I do. Can we expect the Soul Lock finale? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've just... It's been busy, Lily. I do need to finish cutting the... I think I actually cut the rest of those. And, I just haven't put them up yet. Yeah, we still have a few parts to go on that. Do bosses have average level you, or how do you avoid getting one-shotted? So, bosses are... They have static stats. They're pre-programmed. Knowledge of the game and game mechanics are going to do wonders for us. Skipping them all together is going to be awesome too. And also... And then I'm assuming this is actually going to have to be a thing. Abusing tabs. Like that power tab right there. Right now, we can only get our hands on a couple for power tabs or magic tab or whatever. There's spots in the game where we can get unlimited power tabs. It's super far in the game, and I don't really know how much we're actually going to use those. But there's also a spot where we can get a large amount of speed tabs. So everybody's speed should be maxed out for the final boss fight. There's also one other speedrunning trick that's going to help with some boss fights. Get rid of this. But I'm not talking about it yet because I just kind of want to show it for those who might not have seen it. Chewy. Let's use a tonic. Oop. Oh, I never even... Okay, so let me pay a little bit of attention to this. So she needs 8 to level. He needs 14 to level. He needs 160, so... Okay. Wrong one! Do. Alright. So this fight, what are we supposed to do with this fight? This fight, we are supposed to... Oh, you could use Frog Slurp to heal. Dipstick. Okay, whatever. So this is a forced fight right here. Now, important thing about Chrono Trigger. Once we get the wallet, which is the item that's gonna make it so that we don't gain levels, we still gain tech points. So after we get the wallet, we can get everybody's ability, and there's gonna be some grinding for that so we can get some good abilities. Oh, stop critting, psycho. Yeah, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how much I pay attention to stuff like that. Like Lucca only needs what, 8 or 5 experience to level up. I think 8. If she was outside of my party and I needed, or I did a fight for like 1,000 experience, she would gain 5 experience, level up, and then the rest of that is gone. She gets 75% of that, but that's still like 750 experience. So the 745 experience would just be gone if she wouldn't level up. And I don't know how much I'm going to pay attention to that or not. Oh, you had another hit left. Yeah. 53! Yuck! We're gonna save. That went the way it was supposed to. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. New category? No. It's something that's been done without speedrun strats, but I haven't ever really seen somebody do this with speedrun strats, so I want to see if I can be one of the first ones to do this and actually beat what the old guide had listed as the lowest levels you get. Alright! Yakra's in that door. We're not fighting Yakra. Shoot. Thought I pressed you. Why do you lie to me? Why do you lie to me? Okay, so what I did there was activate the save anywhere glitch. We save there. Reload. Nope. Too low. So what you can do is you can go into doors, and as long as you hit your menu before the fade out's complete, you just need to make sure that you're stopped moving so you don't actually lose the save spot. So bear with me while I do this, for I haven't had to do this before. Personal curiosity? Yeah, it's a personal curiosity for sure. Okay, I did activate that door. I wasn't sure I activated the door or not. Or at least the trigger for the door. Yeah. Let's do it! Oh wow, that was quick. That'll do it. Yes. So what happens is, when you save like that, and then you come back in, the game puts you a little bit higher, so I'm actually going to be past the trigger. So now I can walk around. You can text box cancel. She is freaking out. Woo! Now speedrun, you're supposed to bash up into him to make him transform faster. I don't want to get stuck accidentally. With my right eye. What are you talking about? What do you mean dot? What do you mean dot? Crazy? Ba-da-da-dum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-da-da. Let's go! Okay, we are officially on, well, not too much uncharted territory. I don't really know how much of a difference there is. So if we had fought Yakra, Frog would have absorbed that experience. He would have got 50 experience. I don't think that would have been enough to level him up, so I don't really know how much that would have changed anything. I don't know. Boom chicka chicka boom chicka chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka. What level was she? So yeah, no Yakra. Sweet. Yarata. Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh, yeah, we need the cutscene. We need the cutscene. You skip that cutscene in the speedrun. It is so good. What's up, Paledin? How you doing? Welcome in. It's my favorite. Yeah, I'd say it's my favorite theme of the game. Alright, before we go back, which I suppose we could have just done this after, when we picked everything else up. Let's go ahead and pick up the stuff we missed. Speedboat! Oh, I wouldn't know, Hero. I'll take your word for it. Can you ever cold flu thing? Oh, I'm glad you're getting over it. So, how'd you like the Soul Blazer Weekly? I quit because I died 4 times in the first 15 minutes. Okie dokie. Now, what we're missing out on right now is... Actually, that guy doesn't say how much money you would have got from that. Oh, well. Either way, we need to buy tonics so that we're up to 30. No revives yet. We won't need revives. We'll save over that. Ooh. Okay. This fight is inescapable. No, sorry. Unavoidable. You escape from it, but it's unavoidable. You just gotta deal with it. Also... You are level 2. Okay. Boop. So yeah, as was alluded to, the next boss fight is Dragon Tank. We can't skip Dragon Tank. So it's definitely going to be a pain in the butt. A general strat is attack the head, kill it before it kills you, heal up like psychos, and then go after the body. You need Crono to die. Lucca's going to level up from fighting. But I know that fight's possible because I've done it before, and there's nothing different between Crono and Lucca back then and Crono and Lucca right now. Many times I've never looked at speedrun tech. Ah, yeah. I do believe we'll be using that as well. Yeah. So yeah, stuff like skipping bosses, that was not even a thing way back in the day when I did this. Yep, we're just going. Don't touch me. From drinking games at the fair. You know what? I am ashamed of myself. When I was little, I could not, absolutely could not mash fast enough to get all 8 cans of that soda done in time. Drove me nuts. Now I consider myself a pretty fast masher and I can do it no problem. But I look back like, how? You don't really view mashing as like something that you get better at that much, that drastically. No, here I didn't call a Nintendo hotline for that. Alright, we're gonna admit that we did bump into her. We're gonna deny being attracted by her wealth. Also, I need to figure out when I'm going to add in the Secret of Mana Challenge seed that got released yesterday. Oh my gosh. It's going to be insane. It's on the 4 to 5 Rabbite scale difficulty. I'm terrified. I'm glad we chose the right answer there. Now, if I remember correctly, I feel like one of those jury members is 50-50 random. I don't remember. They like to tease me in here, Pale Dim. I called Nintendo Hotline twice. One to figure out how to progress in the first dungeon of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, a game made for stupid Americans. And once because I couldn't figure out a Goof Troop puzzle. No, I did not care for her fortune. Not at all! Lily, what the heck? Give me that not guilty. Yours was for Brain Lord. Really, Pale? Interesting. I looked at that game as far as like a speedrun. I never played Brain Lord, but I looked at the speedrun. I list bits and pieces of it. A lot of hopping. Lots and lots of hopping. I mean, I don't know about you. I think I'm pretty innocent. Looks like it. Those were the dark months of your life. Alright, every fight in this dungeon is avoidable but inescapable. I ain't trying to deal with that. Why would I worry about this stuff when we can have Psychopath Lucca absolutely demolish everyone in here at level 2? And we'll just take mid-tonics off their bodies. Ooh. You have a little bit of a frame drop there. That's why I'm local recording.